So people want to know, is Freekey Zekey a snitch? People want to know that because they feeling some type of way about Jim Jones in these streets, man. Jim Jones looking suspect out there. I mean, with Jim Jones being locked up, in the land. I mean, look, the car that Jim Jones was in, the police had to chase the car because the car took off. They found drugs and guns, and your boy Jim Jones walked away from that easy early, and people were like, yo, hold on, what's really going on, man? Now, at the end of the day, Chikachi got a lot of a lot of people looking at other people. You see what I'm saying? This kid was in every and any and everything, man. I can't wait to watch the movie about this cocksucker, man. But at the end of the day, people are talking about Freekey Zekey, and Freekey wasn't even involved in anything Chikachi, anything Jim Jones when it comes down to this thing. But I guess if they feeling like, look, if your boy Zekey a snitch, and y'all was rolling with Zekey like that, y'all was putting Zekey on the front lines and praising Zekey for what he did in the hood, and just rolling with a rat, then you must be a rat too. Now a lot of people gonna start talking about Cameron, and a lot of people gonna start talking about the Ruckers and how my boy Jim Jones got tapped up, pieced up in his own hood by some BK dudes, Junior Mafia. But here we go. Let's talk about it. So what I know, listen, I'm from Queens. So if you're new to the page, subscribe, right? I'm from Far Rock. Hear me when I tell you though, man. So it doesn't matter what hood you from in New York. Whether you from Harlem, Bronx, Queens, Brownsville, Red Hook, you dig what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, it doesn't matter if you from the pink buildings, if you from, you know what I'm saying, Pink Firm, if you, wherever you from, bro, and why, you hear stories about dudes in the Bronx, Harlem, Queens, Brooklyn, Staten Island, because word get around quickly. You understand me? Especially in those days, in the 80s and the 90s, you understand me? Word of mouth of a dude that is really getting it in whatever hood, you hear about it. You know about it. That's how you know what hood not to go to, what areas not to go to, or who to check in with if you go to a hood, because you know what's popping out there. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, Freekey. So yeah, basically I said that to say, yeah, I heard the story on what happened with Freekey, because we heard he was snitching too back in the days, and I was wondering what really went down. So off the top of my head, because it was a long minute ago, but so Freekey, he got into a car accident with his homie, right? Coming from a club one late night, you dig? And I remember, people thought it was a robbery gone bad, and they made it look like it was just a car accident. And dudes got out the car, Freekey Zekey and his homeboy got out the car with the dude that hit them, and they was talking, and you dig, and one thing led to another, and shots start firing. His boy got shot, right, and passed on. Nothing really happened about that case until later on, like maybe weeks later. So a lot of people start getting locked up here and there. Surveillance from the area where the shots was fired at, was picked up by police. They was going through it, so it took them a while to actually get the evidence that they needed. That's why I said it took them a while for them to lock up the certain type of people. So long story short, right? Because I'm digging this off the brain. You smell me? And yeah, so like boom. Yeah, so like I said, some people got locked up, and some of the people that got locked up was the people that was shooting at Freekey and his man, and ended up killing Freekey man. Them dudes got locked up, but they didn't. They needed, the police. DA. They needed somebody to actually corroborate that these guys were the guys, right? You smell me? So they knew that these people with the description of the color of their pants and the color of their hats and the color of their skin and the color of their jackets was on that surveillance. You smell me? On the video. But they didn't get a clear, picture of their face. So they needed somebody to corroborate. Look, give me some description on who was you arguing with. I said that to say, when they took Freekey and they asked him some questions, they put him on the stand, Freekey did keep it 100. He was like, listen, man, I don't know who, was doing the shooting. All I remember was, you dig me, seeing some dude with a green jacket, doing X, Y, and Z, but I never seen their face. I don't know what's really going on. Boom. DA said, listen, all right, cool, that's what we need, you dig? And they pulled out the surveillance showing that the dude with the green jacket was the one that was popping those shots, or it was the one in the area doing what he do. And so Freekey Zekey corroborated, you know what I mean? The video, the surveillance, you smell me? So now homeboy get locked up, the green jacket dude, I don't know his name, it's been a long time, but the dude that popped Freekey Zekey homeboy, and you know what I mean? And Freekey Zekey homeboy passed off. Yeah, so he got locked up. So they kept him for what, 35, 40 years he homeboy did. You smell me? For that. For what, Freekey Zekey confirmed. What Freekey Zekey, corroborated. You dig what I'm saying? What he pointed out. What he, said that, the people that did the crime, what they was wearing. I'm trying to give it to you, right? He told them. And so for me, I'm like, you know what? It's a catch-22. Right? Yeah, Freekey from the streets. Freekey he understand that. Listen, he ain't see nothing. He don't know nothing. He don't know no colors. You see me? It was too dark. You see what I'm talking about? He gave the description, bro. You smell me? When you give a description, my dude, you know me? You basically giving the cops 50-50 shot of convicting that homeboy. You dig what I'm saying? Or anybody. You helping a little bit. You're part of it. It's something like that there. You smell me? But on the other flip side, you can say, yo, I told them, I don't know who it is, I don't know what it is, but I did say I seen some dudes with a yellow green jacket, but it was a green jacket. But you feel me? So my whole thing is, man, yeah, man, he told a little bit, man. He told a little bit, man. You know what I mean? But this ain't new, man. Niggas been telling for years, B. You see what I'm saying? Freekey Zekey survived the Freekey Zekey stayed in the hood. Freekey Zekey, you know what I mean? And Cameron Dipset, they made history, you know what I'm saying? So people really ain't, paint Freekey as a snitch. People just insinuating certain things. People know he kind of told but didn't tell. You smell me? And that's just what it is, man. I know dudes in the hood that snitch, came home, and niggas in the hood know, but they can't do nothing about it because that dude that snitch is a gangster. he about that thing. He about that life. You see what I'm saying? But those was the 90s. So now, you know what I mean? I'm not sure these dudes can just can't come home and do things like that. But I'm pretty sure they doing it. You understand me? It's like Sammy the Bull. Yeah, he snitched, but at the end of the day, you gonna run up on him? You think you gonna play with that dude? Like he got it in for real, for real. You smell me? So it's like, but look, man, that's the story. And I'm not saying that Jim Jones is snitching. I'm just saying that I don't understand that they had that dude Wyatt. You dig what I'm saying? Had to do phone wiring. You know what I mean? They tapped his phone. They had the whole conversations. How many other conversations did they hear from Jim Jones? You see what I'm saying? Jim Jones look and sound, and you know what I mean? He act like he talk a lot based on that one recording that we heard. He talk a lot. You see me? So the feds, the dudes had everything they need, and I'm pretty sure they got more. And we only got, just a tip of the information. So a lot of stuff gonna come out. And one thing about 50 Cent not gonna blast anybody, although he took the post down. He not gonna blast nobody because he know with the fame, what's that called, defamation of character, that can lead to a lawsuit. And 50 Cent done sue people based on that same, people talking about things in the media that ain't true about him. And he sued and was successful. So he understand that, listen, you know what I mean? He's not going to say something unless it's true or unless it's some type of paper trail to that. Although he took the post down, I believe that he got a call, or he probably was like, you know what, let me not do that to Jim. Let the chips fall where they may. But I think Jim got something going on, man. We're going to get to it, man. Listen, you rocking with your boy CBT. Subscribe to the channel. Peace. We rolling up to the way Bully Smith gym right now. Like, we're shaking what's good. You dig what I'm saying? You dig? Like, we want to see what's good out here, man. You see me? I'm about to roll right up in there, man. Y'all gonna come right with me, man. Let's go up in there, B. You playing with these jokers. Girl, let's do this, man. You rockin' with your boy CBT, man. You know how I do it. You know how I do it. You feel me? Remember what I said about arm and gnaw? You dig? Arm and gnaw. You heard? Let's go see what's good. Yo. The way Bully in there? The way Bully in there?
We gonna go ahead and touch here, bro.
Say what?
He's not here no more.
He ain't here no more? He left the gym?
Oh,
you know who I am then?
Yes, I know. I know you came late last time. I know.
Or y'all don't like me in there?
No.
Bully, I wanna touch the way Bully. Way Bully's fist on the side. After El Cabo put hands and feet on him, we don't need him. We don't need him, man. He can't sell one ticket. Scratch that between me and you. I heard the way Bully Smith was juiced up for the Lamont Peterson fight. Yeah, I heard Al Hammond paid Lamont Peterson to take a dive for the shit. We all know Floyd was down with the vampire. I'm gonna turn you into a star, man. I'm gonna turn you into a star.